Hi, I'm Robin Ryan, and I am here to present my 1-hour instructional technology workshop. And I'm going to start with the information from the rubric and go from there. So the first requirement on the rubric was that I had handouts that support the learning objectives of the lesson, that were easy to use, well developed with accurate content. Some of the handouts that I have had already been created, and this is an example of one of them. This is a very large file that has it's a user manual on how to use Smart Notebook 17.1 software. So that is one of the handouts that was attached to the website. And another handout that I had was this is a handout that was given to attendees, and it's also linked on the website on how to find activities to use with your interactive whiteboard that are not from Smart Technologies themselves. So these are a few links that people could click on and take them to lessons that were already created. And then number 3 is that the Smart Exchange link is there as well, because that is a specific website created by Smart Technologies that has pre-made lessons and files on it. So it's my second handout. And the third handout, hold on, I'm going to pause for a second so I can find that third handout. The third handout is something I created that teachers could take away from the workshop, because several people told me that going to professional learning is hard to remember everything because you don't have anything tangible to take with you. So this is basically a very brief overview of the toolbar and the different tabs that are in Smart Notebook. And then I had two important tips. One is how to print a document directly into the Smart Notebook software. It says print to board. And here on the right, you'll see what that that dialog box looks like. It says print to Smart Notebook. Everybody was pretty excited when I shared that. And then another tip that I shared was how to use shapes, but to use them for math, for fractions, because we have fractions coming up in 4th grade, and this is an excellent tool to help let the students visually see how the fractions are divided. And it also would be a great tool to use for angle measurement, which is also another 4th grade standard. And so I included that because my 4th grade teachers, the other math teachers, I knew were going to be there. But it also helps the 5th grade and 3rd grade math teachers because they all have fractions. And then this is also another how to find ready-made activities. I showed you that separate handout, but I also attached it to this so that it would all be in one place. So that is the third. And so that is handouts. So then the online component supports learning, and it's easy to use. It's well developed with accurate content, no broken links. Both recaps and extends participant learning, and the content aligns with the lesson plan. So I'm going to show you the website right now. Okay, so here is the website that was created for the workshop, and we have several tabs across the top, and I've tried to make sure that everything is on here. So you'll see the course objectives, you'll see the evaluation, which is the pre-test and the post-test, and under the resources tab are the handouts and other links, additional links, and there's even a YouTube video clip of the presentation. The next tab is the Smart Notebook. So each one of these tabs is broken up into what was taught. So we just kind of went in order and taught each one of these things, but didn't go into super detail, went over the tips and tricks, showed them the video tutorial, how to access the manual, and then showed them how to access the skills toolkit from Smart Notebook. And so you'll see that each page in this on this website has an overview explaining what each element is, and then different links to what teachers can access for additional information. So the same holds true for the Smart Exchange. So here's what is it, and here's a screenshot, and then here's a video tutorial. And the same with the Smart Lab. What is Smart Lab? A video, overview video, and then a link that would take them to another video tutorial on how to use Smart Lab. And then Smart Suite Online. Again, what is Smart Learning Suite? And there it is. There's a video that explains a little bit about it, but then there's also a video tutorial. And then after that, on the website, I decided to give teachers sample lessons. And so you'll see it's broken up into ELA lessons and math lessons. And we only have third, fourth, and fifth grade at my school. So here are the third grade, fourth grade, and fifth grade different SMART lessons. And if they were to click on the link, it would there would be a dialog box asking if you wanted to open this in Smart Notebook, and I clicked on it and it's scanning, so I'm going to ignore that and go back to the math. I'm a math teacher, and so what I did is I looked at the standards that were coming up in each one of the grade levels, and I tried to find lessons that would pertain to the standards that are coming up so that this would be helpful for the teachers. So you can see that there are different lessons and activities for all three grades. And then the last component of the website is the Simplicity Board. Because in Cobb County, all schools are getting new Simplicity Smart Boards, or Simplicity Touch Boards, they're called. And so here is an overview video of orientation. And then this takes you to the Cobb County website that shows you all of the different files that you can use to help you understand and get started with the Simplicity Touch. And so that is the website in a nutshell. On the rubric, there is a section for additional elements. And so it says a lesson plan, 2 or more additional elements, promotional flyers, etc. So this is my lesson plan. And let's see if I can just scroll through it. So you'll see the goal, the objectives, materials needed, and here's a link to that website. And then here are all the different procedures, differentiation, and evaluation. And then included in the lesson plan are links to videos that were used on the website, links to the documents used in the website, and then there is also a workshop evaluation. That is the lesson plan. So I'm going to close that. And that is the agenda. So that is another additional element. And I believe Hold on, I need to pause. And here is the flyer that was distributed to the staff about the learning workshop. And this is another handout that helps the teachers, kind of a tips and trick interactive panel news, and it came directly from Cobb County. I did not create this, but it's very useful. I think I would love to use something like that. I will be using it to help me remember all the different components of our new interactive board. And the last thing on the rubric was the workshop evaluation instrument, and I showed you that as a part of my lesson plan. So and hopefully I showed you this Smart Lab brochure. There's so many different things on the website that are available to look at and help teachers better understand what all is available. So that's it. Thank you.